glasses, cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month.
Good late morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to check out my Dogecoin and U, I just put out an update about 45 minutes ago for Dogecoin and Shiba and U. There's a link in the video description below. Also, in my Swing Traders Anonymous, I put out an update earlier. I'm doing a coverage on Ethereum Classic for swing trade number 28. It's to show you the proper buy levels, what can happen, and what the implications are at Bitcoin when it's at the levels of 42.9, 39.8, and then also all the way down to 34 and 28,000 if we were ever to get there. So it's a great breakdown of Ethereum Classic, and then we also go over Algo. So if you're a fan of Algo or Ethereum Classic, go check out my Swing Traders Anonymous. That is in the video description below, along with my Twitter that just went over 300 followers. So I thank you for the support. Also, hit that motherfucking like button, please. It helps me get through the analytics. I need you to hit that like button. If there's anything you've learned, just come in before you even watch. Just hit that like button or dislike button, honestly. Hit the dislike button, too. I don't give two shits. Just like, dislike, and make your voice heard. This is another picture from Sean Crothers that I've had for a while that I chose to choose today. When I start my Sunny Days intro, I'm going to start to use some of my user-created content as the backdrop. So if you want to send in some user-created content, obviously send me an email at strutregali@gmail.com. It's in the video description. Just find my email. So a quick update. As we can see, one of the ones on my watch list that I've been telling you guys about, I don't have near enough of it, though. I'm okay. I have $1,000 worth in my Charles Schwab, but I have most of it tied down, as you know, on Commerce Resource. And it's doing great. I bought it at 17 cents, but I made a couple $100 today on Fuel Cell, which I told you guys to watch. It was up at one point, up to 32% up today. So I told you, everything on my watch list are going to pop eventually. And today was Fuel Cells Day. It was at the bottom of the wedge, as we talked about. I had a Fuel Cell update, but I don't do it very often because not very many people watch. So, but Fuel Cell, as I've told you in the past, is the hydrogen battery. I wouldn't FOMO in now. I would just wait. I already got out of it because it hit up here where I wanted. I was only going to ride it up the... I didn't even make it up here. I rode it to the top of this right here. And I sold out. I was up about 28%. So I made about $280. So what I did was I simply am probably the person who made Commerce Resource go back up 3.24%. I dumped my profits into there, so now I have like 15,800 or 700. So I probably, not only my profits, I dumped most of my money on my portfolio into there now. Because I can't ride Fuel Cell after it does something like this, because we've already had extreme pullbacks on Wix. It's going to come up, but I need to wait for the retrace, and I would already be down about 8%. So from where I sold it. So, but IDEX is the one that I'd have my eye on. It's in that strong resistance zone, or support resistance. It's got earnings coming up again at the end of November, but it had quite the drop after earnings last time. So that's what's propelling us to this area. And if we get any kind of bounce, we're coming up in a big way. There's big potential here, and this is the bottom right now. If we fall through this, it's $2, but we're on an extended bull flag that is finally starting to wind down, and we're at least coming to the... I think we're going to break the all-time highs eventually here, and that's going to be one hell of a gain, and I've been waiting for over a year for this. So it's been a long road, which also had a 210% rally that I got to capitalize in about January of this year. But then you have to sell it, and you have to wait for it to come back down to these levels, and that's what we've done. Actually, around $2 and something cents we had it. So some people all around, though. But you guys don't care. That's neither near nor there. But keep Fuel Cell on your radar. Keep IDEX and keep iBio. iBio is about to pop as well, and I have iBio. I need to get more. I have 1,000 shares of iBio right now. But if you look at that pattern, oh, buddy. Look how many times it's bounced off of the support level. And now it came back down to a double bottom. So, I mean, this has a huge potential as well. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to show you guys things that are on the radar. As we can see, Bitcoin is moving up towards that 47,000 as I've talked about extensively. I have it even out there at 47,353 that I thought it would get up to. But we for whatever reason, we can't get to 47,000 right now. It's like the bulls are nowhere to be found. Right now with an 1,800 push up, with that lack of volume, like I said earlier, we can go back and look at the volume, and I'm going to keep it in the daily time frame because that's all that matters right now. 27,305 Bitcoin. While the day before, which is, we're already 2/3 of the way through this candle in 54 minutes. So we're about 56%, 57% through this candle, or 58% through, and we've got 27,300, we'll say, Bitcoin. And a whole daily candle, the one before we had 65,000. We're not even come close to that. The one before that we had 32. We're looking a little bit better than that. But these are supposed to be reversal candles, 30, 49. But now look at the dump candles, 50, 65, 123,000. So you finally get a green candle and all we have is 27,000 right now. That's not good. We want to see bulls coming in and pushing us back up. And if we go into the smaller time frame, we're pushing up, but look how we're pushing up. We're coming into areas where we need to see bigger spikes than this. We're getting a little burst over here, but a lot of this burst right now is red. We're getting some mild pushes, but if you want something to happen, you need the bulls to come out. I think it's more likely, just like I said earlier, we're going to get a quick push up on a head, and then we're going to be like, uh-oh. Or it's just going to dick around like this because we're not showing very much steam. And now you have to be aware, the closer we get to the daily close, just like you seen yesterday, this is your push by the U.S. I tell you every day. The U.S. FOMO's in. Oh my God, look how red it is. I'm buying. Then you get stuff like this, and then before you know it, you're way farther down, and there's no potential here. Watch Solana. That's telling you a lot right now. Even with Bitcoin being up, Solana's still down 4%. Because it's getting ready for the next move to drop down. Theta's up 6%. But that came dangerously close to the bottom. But now look at this. It's starting to extend off the top right there. And that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna see pretty quickly here what all of these are going to do. So. And then you get into XRP like we've been saying all day. I can't say anything different. That looks like it's coming up and starting to create some kind of pattern. It could be creating in the 5 minute right here on the corner. We could start to pull up to a head, but it looks like we have an M topping reversal telling us once we get past this level, it could be the end of it. So, or it's already the end and we're just going to come up to the top at $1.08 and just get rejected. That's what it's showing us right here. So, and we keep repeating the pattern. So it's telling us we need to go down to get more support. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Stay blessed, everybody.